right, and just like that, we are starting day 6, the final day. Thanks for waking me up with a fright. It's a late one this morning. This guy, amazingly, was actually the early one. Surprise, surprise.
No, it was still Evan. He woke me up, but he just woke you up second.
This is true. All right, time to hit the trail. We just finished our first big ascent of the day, a little over an hour onto the trail, about 1.5 miles in, still about another 12 to go. Definitely going to be a long day, but the views have just continued to be absolutely epic. The trail, not too bad, a little rockier than I would like, and seems to be par for the course as the trail moves on. We can see, like, in the background here, you can actually see a lot of the sections of the trails, so it's giving us a good general idea of where we're going. But yeah, this is, all in all, just such a beautiful part of this country. Just Mother Nature really is the most fantastic artist. Looking forward to continuing to see all the beauty the rest of the way. So off in the distance, right there, there's a line that goes down. So that's the trail, weaves through the trees there, and then continues and goes around that peak. That's where we're headed. first glimpse of I-90 right down there. Path to civilization. I just recorded a section of video that has no audio, and I looked down and realized my microphone was gone. Again. Thankfully, found it. And now our audio is back to golden. I literally thought to myself this morning, because I'm periodically checking and like pushing it back on the strap, like you can see where it is on my shoulder strap. And I thought it was good. But nope. Going up a rugged section of trail that I now get to go up for a second time is definitely making this second to last ascent. Getting it all in here. But I am looking forward to the downhill. Very much looking forward to the downhill. Although even sometimes it feels like the downhill actually can be just as difficult, if not more difficult, than the uphill. I think my body is just tired after over 56 miles, ready to be done. See it again, I-90, it's right down there, getting closer and closer. But we've got to keep going up before we can go back down. Made it to the top. officially halfway. We've still got a bit of ascent left. We've got just about 800 feet of elevation to gain, and then it is all downhill from here. There's another lake that's going to be coming up here soon, I think in like a half a mile or something like that, that we're going to stop, do a foot soak, get some food, replenish water, and then commence on the way. Snoqualmie Pass. Here we come. Yeah, not a bad place to camp. Heading up there, Kendall's Katwalk. What a wild spot is Kendall's Katwalk. This is just insane. Like mountains, 360 degrees. This is just so cool. And I mean, significant drop on that side. Significant drop on that side. Definitely someplace you want to maintain some sure-footedness. But here we go. Continuing on. Just over 5 miles remaining. We're finally done. My guess is we're going to be a little over 64 miles, all said and done. So we'll see what the final ticker is. So I just heard a roar off in the distance, and usually, and like roars in like rushing water, not like the roar of like a bear or something like that. But usually when we've been hearing that over the last 6 days, it's been a waterfall. Today, it's something different. Today, it's the rush and roar of the I-90 freeway, which is the freeway that runs through Snoqualmie Pass, which is where the PCT trailhead parking area is. And that is where my wonderful wife, Rachel, is going to pick the 3 of us stinky boys up to take us home. And that will be the end of this year's epic hike with Evan and Scott. Bitter, bitter, sweet. Getting closer and closer. The PCT is winding us continually down through the woods. I'm realistically probably not going to film a ton moving forward here because it all basically looks the same. Like if you've seen one rocky, rooty Pacific Northwest trail, you've seen them all. That's kind of what the rest of this is all going to look like. Oh boy, are my feet ready to be out of these shoes, ready to be off of this trail, and especially am I ready to take a shower because I stink after 6 days of sweating on the trail. Granted, we did get that nice rinse off in the lake, but still every day moving quite a few miles, lots of elevation, sunshine, you just get sweaty. But it's all part of it. It's all part of being on the trail. And I'm so thankful for the time that I've had with Scott and Evan and this just amazing Pacific Northwest nature. Really excited to see where we go next year and where I venture the rest of this year. And hopefully take you guys with me. Well, as luck would have it, I stopped for a little wee break, and where I put my bag, as soon as I walked away, it must have toppled over and took a couple rolls down the trail and broke the receiver on my DJI microphone. Thankfully, it's just the iPhone Lightning adapter, so I'm sure I should be able to order another one from DJI or somewhere online and get that back up and running. But it's just a bummer because that just kind of ended having better quality audio for the last part of the video to match all the rest, but it is what it is. That's what happens. I'm actually about 5 minutes away from the trailhead. I kicked it up a notch in speed to just try and get back faster, try not to have Rachel waiting at the trailhead any longer, and then we can together wait for Scott and Evan to meet us at the end. But man, what an incredible trip. Definitely highly recommend it. Just be prepared. It takes effort. We have successfully made it.
All right. Hello. Hey.
Good end to 6 days. Evan, can you grab my phone right there and hit stop?